of time. That's why we find Swata here in top 8.
Yeah, and then he's going to be going up against Blue. I know we've seen some Blue today, but I don't think we've seen him on the Brawlhalla unless I'm misremembering.
Okay, so that's Axe and Sword. Again, low defense, but high in pretty much the other stats. So we got a lot of strength, a lot of dexterity, so there's going to be a lot of powerful swings happening often.
Yeah, she makes up for that low defense by being a great offensive tool, but the big thing is she's got to win those offensive battles.
And right now, Swata's the one winning the battles. So that's just been a ton of damage. And the stuffed recovery, the bonk, the sweat drops, do it again, just keep on cycling.
All right, you know what, Swata, he just had a little bit of warm-up time. It's a little bit chillier out there because it's winter. And now that he's warmed up throughout the day, he's looking so good. That hammer in particular, the offstage, the vertical from Swata, that's one of the things I love watching about his play.
All right, so Blue has his work cut out for him, and Swata's looking to cut it out of him as well.
What a call out there. Blue went for the standard, right? The side light nair into the jump ground pound, and Swata had the perfect call out with the GC downlight inside of it.
Yeah, that's an interesting one just because like you have to delay your spot dodge a little bit just because of how long the startup on the ground pound is. If you do it too early, you're going to get still caught out. And unfortunately, he just seems to be getting caught out constantly. Swata with a 2-stock lead.
Man, Swata looking so good. Goes for the stomp sidelight. Didn't realize he already had that much damage built up on Blue. Clearly, that low defense of Blue not doing him any favors.
Oh, man, even turning it around.
Why?
He identified the closer corner. And he was just like, that's going to be the quickest way to an edge guard.
I guess so, yeah. It's so interesting. Normally you just go for the straightforward, right? Like it was relatively centered.
Such a small optimization.
Yeah. And just like that, he 3-stocks. He gets those little optimizations are all he needs. Holy cow.
Man, sitting up on that throne, yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right. Swata's such a beast.
Yeah, I mean, he is the European World Champion for a reason.
For a reason, and maybe now for a whole season.
Ooh, maybe.
Winter to winter.
Yeah. But for now, he's currently up over Blue 1-0, and we're going back to the same map, and now Blue's like, all right, the Brawlhalla thing, that didn't really work. We need a little more defense, one more defense.
Like, all right, everybody, I was just kidding. We'll keep the sword. The axe, you know, I got punished. That didn't feel great, so we're over on the bow.
Well, for now, it's the sword game, but really, I don't know if that's the answer because we didn't get to watch a lot of Blue swordplay. It was pretty much the Swata show for game number 1.
Man, everybody's tuning in for the Swata show.
Yeah, it comes on at whatever time it is, right? 4 p.m. Eastern? Did I time zone correctly?
Oh, 5 p.m. Central.
Yeah. Holy cow, already another stock. Well, I'm doing math in my head.
35 seconds in, Swata, and he's pretty healthy too. Like, he is just light orange. He's got a lot of time left on this stock.
Yeah, I mean, he's just running away with this one. Bodvar, sure, he's got some movement speed, but this is the fastest Bodvar I've ever seen.
Well, that's another thing. Swata just uses that dash movement so much. All right, hold on, hold on.
What the? He's making it look so... that was 2 side airs, which like is a complete oversimplification of the fact that he was on his return back, did a turnaround to start that one, didn't care about getting the wall touch or anything like that. Like, Swata's insane.
That's the thing. If you, like, go online right now, just hit somebody with 2 side airs, I guarantee it's not going to knock out. They're not going to get knocked too far away. They have to be surgically placed in between the options, so that way you're starving out as many as possible.
This is absurd. Is he going to 3-stock Blue 2 games in a row? No, Blue having the consistency. Downlight recovery.
3-stock denied, but there's this mountain ahead, and Swata just keeps on building on the top of it.
The man who moves mountains, Swata. He's just making this mountain higher and higher. Right now, Blue's just got to be thinking about, okay, what's my game 3 swap? Because I think game 2's already done.
Oh, yeah, he knew it. He knew it too. Dive kick away just to get back to character select.
I think Swata was watching South America last night, and he was like, you know what? They went a little overtime. And so to make up for it, we're going to speed run a little bit of this EU bracket. Look at the double side A's. Like, again, complete oversimplification of how cleanly he did that. Still had so many tools in the movement kit, and he's running away with these.
Yeah, I mean, these have been back-to-back hyper-confident games. A 3-stock and then basically a JV 3-stock, right? Like, that's...
Effectively. It's a 2 stock with an asterisk. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Blue back on the Jolly. He wants the axe again.
All right. Not quite sure what to make of that pick, because you went from the legend that you got 2 stocked on to the legend you got 3 stocked on.
Well, I didn't get to see the damage numbers too much on like per weapon damage, but emotionally, I feel like Blue was doing more with the axe.
Okay, all right. You know, I'll subscribe to that, and it gives him a little bit of a range that can fight Swata's hammer, because Swata's hammer is one of those, I absolutely love watching it, because, you know, there's usually a lot of players that play hammer kind of similarly, right? They figured out, like, the main game plan that they want to stick to. Swata, he's got a whole playbook, so he will be flipping pages from pages to game plan to game plan.
Yeah, he's got his own style. Again, I boil it down to the verticality, the way that he gets like D-Light, dare recovery so consistently. Weapon toss after weapon toss. Swata gonna get another lead, but for what it's worth, Blue's done damage.
Yeah, this is the closest it's been this entire set, because now he's got Swata into the red. He just needs a strong strike, which Jala has plenty of, to score the knockout and tie up the stocks before things get too out of hand.
You know, I don't think Blue remembers that Jala has some strong swipes, because I haven't seen a SIG in 3 games from Blue.
Oh, just you wait, you know, we're going to see a down sig here, right? Right?
I mean, that's the quintessential Jala KO tool, right? Is that quick down sig, unless you're Pugsy, who goes in for that D-Light chase dodge down end sig. But for now, Blue needs to find any sig.
I think he's, you know, no!
Caught the movement.
This
One more.
was close. This was the best that Blue was doing. And then Swata just completely ate up that stock while Blue was trying to find a way to sauce it out.
Man, the way Swata takes stocks off of Blue, like, it makes me want to grab a blanket and, like, get comfortable, because, like, I just, it hurts. It makes me feel icky.
It's like, oh, man, when it rains, it pours. You just got to curl up by the fire.
Yeah.
Because right now, Swata's burning up.
Oh my goodness. Blue, final stock here, tournament stock here, and it looks like it's gonna go away soon. Swata going for the style, went for the disco out in the open.
Man, this is such an absolutely dominant performance from Swata.
Yeah, this is showing why so many people have confidence in this Swata, why so many people were willing to put Swata in their top 3 predictions despite the early loss.
Man, I don't know. Does he just absorb power? Is it like the longer that he's out on the field in those bracket matches, he just gets better and better?
It might be. You know, it's the first thing that jumped in my head is like Cell Saga, right? Like he's got